the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and today I'm so excited because today we are talking about the new Danessa Myricks Twin Flames Liquid Multichrome Pigments. I'm so excited. I ordered these from the Danessa Myricks website. I got these super duper quick. Packaging is super cute. Can you guys tell I'm excited? I'm up bright and early today. Good morning to all the britches in the live chat. What's good? What's poppin'? I knew that so many people wanted a video on these because when we talked about these in my recent new makeup releases, I think it was 2 weeks ago, everybody was losing their shit because these swatches looked incredible on Instagram. And you know what? Danessa Myricks nailed it when it comes to keeping us on our toes because I can't tell you how many times I watched that swatch video because everything was super quick. I watched it so many times just trying to figure out what shades that I wanted to pick up. So I picked up 4, went a little cray-cray, but man, oh man, are these absolutely beautiful, guys. I filmed some swatches and stuff last night and I swatched them on my eyes as well. Wow, when these dry down, they do not budge, but I'm going to get into all that, and then I'm also going to apply them. I have just like a couple matte shadows and a brow bone highlighter on, and I'm going to apply for a look today. But if you guys are excited about these, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are new, because we're uploading every damn day, every day in December, guys. Who's excited for BRITCHES? I know I'm really excited. So the first thing I want to do is pull up the Danessa Myricks website and tell you guys just a little bit about what these twin flames are. So the twin flames are a multi-chrome high impact liquid shadow that displays an ethereal shift between 2 shades that complement each other. When applied, its high pigment immediately resonates through a dazzling multi-dimensional chrome look. And man, oh man, do they do that. Whether you're feeling bold and vibrant or holographic and whimsical, one swipe is all that it takes to experience a dynamic shadow with no creasing, no fallout, no streaks that's 100% eye safe. Available in 10 multi-dimensional shades. I can't even tell you how excited I am about this line because I love me a good multi-chrome eyeshadow, okay? I love multichromes, and then especially when they're high pigment, they're comfortable on the eyes, because I don't really mess with cream shadows that often, but if I could apply it and it won't crease and it's easy to work with, I would be all about that life, especially for something like a look like this. Throw it all over the lid, pop a lash on, and call it good. And that's like my type of vibe because it makes it look like you tried so much harder. That's the life that I'm trying to live. So these retail for $26 a piece. And then I did also want to share that you can get, it's not currently available, but there is a Twin Flames PR set that is going to be available for $260 on the Danessa Myricks website. I don't see this yet on Beautylish, but I do have Beautylish and Danessa Myricks linked in the description box. I wish that I had seen this because I probably would have bought it. I'm not going to lie, so I don't know when this is coming, but this is all the entire collection. This is what we were seeing on Instagram. But I feel, honestly, like I wish that the swatches that were on Instagram were just a little bit slower, but I see why Danessa Myricks did that. I'm also wearing the Danessa Myricks foundation today. I totally see why, because with the amount of times that I alone watched that video, I'm sure it pushed it out into the algorithm so much more, because I'm like, wait, which shade do I want to get? Which shade's which? A lot of confusion. Thankfully, Trend Mood came through with a post of all the swatches on her skin tone, and then she actually had the names all written by them. So I'm really excited. I'm going to get into swatches and everything, and then we'll get into the application. So the first one that I'm going to start with is the shade Crazy For You. I want to pull this up individually, and I want to explain like what the shifts are in them. So Crazy For You, this is going to be described as a coastal green and Chardonnay, and we got some up close and personal swatches for you guys today. I will say right from the get-go, these swatches do them no justice. They're so much prettier in person. In person. If anything, I think we're not judging the way that my eyes look, okay? I had to take off my makeup last night, and I tried to keep my lashes on, and what a hot mess that was. In person, these are so much more metallic and vibrant. On camera, you can't really see the shift. I was trying really hard to get just the different angles and all that sort of stuff. And man, was it really difficult to capture the shift. But I'm going to show you guys swatches throughout at the end of all of them next to each other. So Crazy For You, I think it's stunning. This is one of my favorites that I got. This is one that looks almost like it might be too light, but it really does pull with like a gold pigmentation to it. And I think it's I'm telling you, it's stunning. So Crazy For You, that was one of my favorite ones. The next one that I picked up was the shade Obsession. This one, I thought this one was going to be very similar to the Natasha Denona Scarab, which I don't personally have that, but this is another one. I can't really capture the shift on camera. In person, you totally see it, but on camera, you really don't. I thought this was another one that was absolutely beautiful. You're going to see it swatched on my eyes as well. But you could see, like, full pigmentation. Somebody's asking what brush that I used. I'm going to use that actually today, so I'll let you guys know in a few minutes. But this one, I'm just like, you don't have to dunk back in. It's just you apply it, you can blend it out, and, like, you're good. That's all that you need to do. That's what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to a cream shadow that I usually don't work that much with. And I didn't notice, I kept this on for probably like an hour or two maybe last night. I didn't notice any creasing, any fallout, anything like that. The next shade that I picked up was the shade Soulmate, and this was another one. Guys, if I were to pick between the four that I picked up, it's definitely going to be Soulmate because this shade is stunning. This is described as an opal green and hazelnut. And I just think this shade is so unique. Again, I just feel like this does no justice for how beautiful that this looks on the eyes. Like, look, first of all, look at that color, but then look at the metallic reflect to it. It's nuts how beautiful this is. This one was single-handedly my favorite. You're getting like a little sneak shot of the other one that I got right here because I put them in the wrong order. This is what I more or less like to do, and I'm showing you right now. This is the look that I had on last night, and I just threw it over the top just so you could see how you can liven up a look. Almost like if you're in a rush, in a rush or in a pinch, throw this on, and you just like revived your makeup look. That's what I really like about these, is they just give that extra oomph to the look that you have going on. Or you could just put it on top by itself. You could add some crease shades and call it good. Soulmate is definitely my favorite. And then the last shade that I got was the shade Sweetheart. And Sweetheart is described as, I gotta click on the right one, an olive green and walnut, which I thought this shade was absolutely beautiful too. It pulls more brown on camera. In person, I do feel like it's more of like a khaki green. I'm not mad about any of these because I think that they're high pigment, they're comfortable, they're really lightweight. You're going to see me Marco Poloing with some of my friends right here. I'm like, guys, just look at these. Look at what I'm doing. It's so beautiful. It's so, honestly, these are so pretty. I'm going to give you guys live swatches as well. But I'm really happy with, oh, wowza, what did I just do? See, you see the difference, guys? This is the difference in camera quality. Hi, this is my camera on my computer, and this is the camera that I usually use. But I'm going to try to connect because I forgot to be prepared for this one. This next one, this is going to be all the swatches. I'm pretty sure that I exported this correctly. Yes, this one right here. So these are all of them swatched next to each other, and I have these. This is with all of my lights on. So I have my ring light, and then I have two like studio type lights. And then for the next one, I turned off the ring light. And then for the next clip, you're going to see that is with all the lights off. So you're not really getting a glittery finish, I don't think. I think you're getting more of just that high shine reflect, which I am all about that life. I think it's beautiful. So guys, I think these are stunning. And I do want to mention this as well. Since I ordered from the Danessa Myricks website, I got this little case. And I first opened it, I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? It's a little, like, almost like a travel case. And it says, "You are amazing," engraved on the side. And look at whether this is what this is intended for, I'm not really sure. But it's got a mirror on here. If you're out, I look at it this way, like if I'm out turning up at a club or something when clubs are actually open, if I was like, ooh, my eyeshadow's looking a little flat, like this is so extra and so excessive, I probably wouldn't ever do this. I love the fact that I could be like, oh, let me liven this up a little bit, pull it out and apply it and call it a day. So I thought this was really pretty. I don't know. I first was like, what are these for? But I'm assuming that it's like a little travel case so you could feel extra bouge. So for $26, I think that this is like a similar vibe to like the Natasha Denona Trio Chrome, or not just Trio Chrome. These are the, what were these even called? Oh, the Chromium liquid eyeshadows. So these have 2.5 milliliters or 0.08 fluid ounces in the Natasha. Let's see what the Danessa Myricks has. Oh wow, that's really tiny. 2.5 and 0.08. So same price point, same amount of product. I think I like this packaging a lot more. I don't know what it is about like acrylic type packaging. I love it. Same with like, I always say that with like Tower 28. I love the acrylic packaging. I think it's just so aesthetically pleasing to me. I still really like this, but it doesn't seem like you're getting a ton of product. Whereas this, I feel like these are smaller, honestly, than I was expecting them to be. I expected them to be more of like a Tower 28 gloss size, so just a little bit bigger than this. So they are a little bit smaller, but I mean, they're pricey, but I think for the results that you get with these, it is considered to be worth it. I don't think it's necessary to get like every shade in these. I think if there's a shade that appeals to you and you think you would use it a lot, then I could justify getting something like this. And I do want to also compare these two. I have one from JD Glow, and then I'm going to compare it to the Natasha as well. Because these ones, for being liquid multichromes, granted, I only have one shade of each. Oh, I got to wipe off this. I got liquid highlighter hanging out on my hand. I got to wipe that off really quick. I just think for what I was expecting from those other ones, I wasn't as impressed as I am with the Danessa Myricks. I think the Danessa Myricks is so much prettier. And I was going to say, I'll give you guys a close-up of the packaging, but you guys saw that in the swatches earlier. But the JD Glow, like, I'm not the biggest fan of this packaging. And these, to me, they don't, I mean, not that smell is a big deal, but they don't smell the best. And this is a very, like, a sheer type of formula. You get much more pigment in the Danessa Myricks. And I don't really feel like this has an intense shift really to it. Like this was sent to me by a subscriber, and I'm just like, you know, it's nice, and I think for the price point it's not bad. But these the chromium liquid eyeshadows from not Danessa Myricks, from Natasha Denona, I feel like there was a lot of hype over these, and I think this it's really pretty. It's got that really beautiful shift to it, but I felt like I had to use a lot. Like I feel like it has a more sheer formula. But it could be the shade that I have. This is the shade Ultraviolet. It's this one right here. Again, it has a beautiful shift to it, but for the price, for how much product I felt that I had to use, and these dry to me very uncomfortably on my eyelids. Like, I could definitely feel them. Whereas the Danessa Myricks, I feel like these are so much more comfortable, and I don't need to apply nearly as much product as I do with the liquid chromium from Natasha Denona. I have heard that all the shades are not created equally though. Like Scarab, I feel like I've heard nothing but amazing things about with the Natasha. But I'm telling you guys, if you like cream shadows, these are so beautiful. I just see I have her foil color fix, and they can feel heavy. I have one of her color fixes, and I think it's stunning, but I haven't used it on my eyes yet. See, like, when I look at this in person, you see gold. I don't see, I'm going to try my damnedest to, like, move this all around for you guys just so you could hopefully see. Like, I feel like you could see gold and pink. In person, I don't see that at all. I see green, gold, and pink. It's, I don't know, like, this is such an iridescent, like, holographic type of shadow. I think this one is so beautiful. I wasn't expecting to like this one as much as I do. But on the eyes, you definitely see more of that gold. I could see this one, though, being the one that I use the most. Just because that's, like, my makeup style. Like, I usually go, like, really light and bright on my inner corner. But Obsession, this is another one. I'm like, in person, I don't see at all what you guys are seeing. You're going to see, like, a really bright gold. I see bright gold, green, when you see videos on these guys, we can't, it's like impossible to capture the reflect, because even still, like, you could kind of see it there, but it's so much more neon in real life. Like, these are, I'm like trying to convince you they're even prettier in real life, because like they look gorgeous. Like that high shine metallic finish, it's gorgeous. It does not do it justice to what it actually looks like in person. And this is my favorite. This is Soulmate. It's like the pigmentation is so intense. I feel like this one, it could be potentially more sheer if you keep going over, but if you just swipe it and call it good, you're totally fine. I just think the shade on this is totally up my alley, but when I look at this in person, I see that really intense purple reflect. So again, you're only seeing that high, like I even think for being like a high shine metallic, that would sell me right there, but it's in, guys, in real life. I feel like Danessa Myricks really nailed it with her swatches on Instagram. You could really see the reflex. I feel like those are true reflex, but the pigmentation is nuts. And these are a bitch to get off. So you're going to definitely want to use like a cleansing oil, because last night, doing those eye swatches last night, guys, I thought my eye was going to be watering this whole video today because I got a piece of makeup wipe in my eye. But these do not budge. This one, oh, it's so beautiful. It's got like that khaki green, but then it has a shift to almost like a teal. Again, way more beautiful in real life. I'm much more impressed with the Danessa Myricks opposed to, like, just look at it. Like, the Natasha Denona compared in reflection, it ain't got shit on these ones. But you do see a better reflect with the, I'm gonna keep calling it a trio chrome, but that's not what it's called. It's the liquid eyeshadow, the liquid multichrome. And then the JD Glow, it's like, what is that? I don't know. I'm totally into this. I think she really, really nailed it. And then I do have, where is it? I know I took it out. Oh, it's literally right in front of my face. I wanted to swatch this for you guys today too, because this is one of her Color Fix. This is a Color Fix foil, and this is the shade Nebula. Wow. Like, Danessa Myricks, I want to try this whole entire brand, because everything that I own now, here's a little, oh my god, the glitter of it all, stunning, absolutely stunning. So when these dry down, I will say you do feel it, I think, but I think you're going to get longevity out of these, to be honest, just because of how it is. Like, I'm going to let this dry down a little bit more and then try taking it off with a makeup remover just so you guys could see it. So I'm going to do a look. I'm going to put one on my eyes. What shade do you guys want to see me put on my eyes? I think I want to do Soulmate just because that one's my favorite. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. So if you're wondering what's already on my eyes, I have, let's see, I have a shade of Makeup Geek on. I have the Makeup Geek, what shade is this? Tiki Hot. And then I also put on a Devinah eyeshadow in the shade Courtney. This one right here. It's almost like a poopy green color. It's really beautiful. And then I also have on my brow bone, I have Devinah Erratic. This. I gotta swatch it. Gotta do it. Woo! Woo! That's on the brow bone. I put it on, I'm like, oh, shit. Soulmate, please, Soulmate. Okay, you guys are with me. Ah! I love my britches. You guys are always picking up what I'm putting down. All right, let me throw. I do think it's wise to not go all the way to the inner corner when you first apply. So almost like apply your product over here and then go back to the corner and apply it that way. See, I feel like right now when I'm looking at this, I see that intense shift. But on camera, you see that super high shine finish. Like, it's so trippy, but it's so pretty. I'm gonna go on the side. Like, tell me it doesn't look like I just spent so much time on my eyes with that. You're like, what kind of concoction did she create to put on her eyes? But do you see what I'm saying? How easy? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then I would just take my, I think it was my Refer 14. It's at my 13 or 14. So that's it applied. You could keep it just like that if you want like a cut crease style. Or I like using the Refer 13. I'm going to wipe this off a little bit. This is what I was doing in those video clips earlier. I'll just take this fluffy brush and just blend it so it's not so harsh. And then that's it. And then you're good to go. It feels super lightweight on your lids. I'm so impressed. So stinking impressed. And I feel like you can get a pretty precise line with that applicator as well. It's so pretty. What do you guys think? I'm so into these. I get so excited for stuff like this. Like, give me all the multichromes. And then if I wanted it to pop just a little bit more after I blend it, I'll just take that applicator again and wipe almost everything off. And then just pop it a little bit more over the inner corner. Because I always like my inner part to be really bright, but it'll just feel a little bit heavier on the inner part. Because I don't think that these are needed to be layered. It's more of if you want just like that extra pop, which I'm all about that life. And then I'm sure you could just go and soften the edges with your finger if you want. I feel like these do dry pretty fast though. Well, maybe not use your finger because that one just picked up right there. But let's go back over it and just cover that little area. See, if I edited videos, I would have just edited that out and just acted like it didn't happen. This is why I like lies. And then I'll just let it dry like that. And it looks beautiful. It's freaking fab! Yes! 60-second gorgeous. I'm gonna let these dry, so I'm gonna try to keep my eyes closed. I do this with any cream shadow. I'm like, because I do have like liney lids and stuff like that, I like to close my eyes, fan it off, just so it doesn't really fall into the creases or anything like that. But I think for the pigmentation that you get with these, man oh man. I can do an update too later on my Instagram if you guys want to follow me on there. I can update you guys tonight like how everything's looking, because I haven't worn these all day or anything like that. I only wore them for a couple hours last night. But look at this. Ready? Fresh makeup wipe. You pull it out. These are the Kirkland Signature Daily Facial Towelettes. These take everything off. Ready? See how quick the Natasha Denona one came off? So, like I said, I would definitely recommend, I don't even think that was dried all the way down because it took me way longer to get those out last night. Still going. I would highly recommend using a cleansing oil. There. So it's like they come off, but they definitely have to, you got to work at it to get them to come off. So, guys, I think these are beautiful. Are they worth $26? I think if I wasn't a YouTuber, I would have only picked up one. And I would have picked up Soulmate after using them now, because I think this shade is so unique to my collection. But I'm so happy that I have all these, because I think they're just going to be something that's so fun for me to use. And then you can put these on your lower lash line as well. Actually, let's do that. Let's do a different shade on the lower lash line. Let's do Sweetheart on the lower lash line, because I want it to be a little bit darker. Let's do it. I'm just going to apply almost like a heavier amount on the outer corner, and then I'll just blend it across my lower lash line. Let's see. Show us a reflection of your swatch. Of the swatch, it should show the reflect. I already showed the swatches earlier. On camera, they don't translate nearly as well. It's like boom. Boom. I just love how easy these are. It's so funny, like, I don't know if it's the older that I get or what the deal is, how my makeup aesthetic is so different now. I used to hate cream and liquid products. Now I'm like, give them all to me. I'm so into them because they're just so easy. I think it's beautiful. I'm totally into it. Do I feel like I use a lot of product each time? I don't. And feel free, guys, ask questions. This is why I wanted to do this live. I don't feel like I need to use a lot of product at all because it's, like, if anything, I wipe off the sides and then I go, like, it's pigmented. I don't feel like you need to use a lot at all. I think you could easily overuse this. So, if anything, be mindful of that. You could potentially overuse this. And then if you're getting really crazy, guys, say if you're like, okay, I love this reflect, but I want it to be a little bit more sparkly. Let's take out some of these Devinah shadows that I'm newly obsessed with because holy shit. If you guys missed my Star Chasers video, definitely go check that out. What shade do I want to use? I think I want to use this one. Draco. I'm like, I want it to be just a little bit extra. Just a little bit. Just dab a little bit of a powdered shadow on top if you want. And this will give me that extra sparkle that I love. I keep looking in this thinking there's a mirror in here, and there's not. Oh, let's see. And then if anybody else has questions before we leave for today, because that's pretty much all that I've got. I feel like Draco, honestly, is like a powder version of what Soulmate is. Let's swatch them next to each other. It's almost like it'll give you that extra security blanket if you wanted to add that step, but I really don't feel that it's necessary. Let me swatch those next to each other. So let's take, where did it go? Soulmate, where are you? Where are you, Soulmate? Oh my God, it's literally right in front of my face. I think it's the one I just picked up. No, that's Obsession. This one. Soulmate. Boom. I'm going to swatch Soulmate next to the Devinah Draco shade. All right, so here's Soulmate. And then we have Draco. Ooh, Amanda got her Devinah last night. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Swatch porn. I love this shade here. It's so pretty. I'm excited. I'm totally here for it for these. Yes, bitch. Okay, let me see if you guys have any other questions. I can't figure out cream and liquid highlight or eyeshadows. I don't know what my deal is. It took me a really long time to get on board with the whole process. Oh, they haven't even shipped yet. Did you buy them from Beautylish? I feel like Beautylish's shipping is a little slow right now. I feel like for the past like year they've been a little bit slow. They used to get stuff out super quick. Let's see. That's the beauty of Danessa Myricks. They are multifunctional and can be used anywhere. Yes, I love that. Like, you could use these on your face. You could use them on your lips. I would totally get down with that. The eyes, I feel like, is the main place that I would be personally using these. But I think, guys, I think they're beautiful. I'm so impressed with these. And then I'm just scrolling through to see if you guys have any last minute question. Which of the 3 iridescent shades are the most unique to you? I don't have them all, so it's hard to say, but that's why I picked up the shade Crazy for you, because I felt like this one from my collection was the most unique, but it's hard to say because I don't have them all. I would keep your eyes peeled. I know Betsy, she's in the chat right now. She has a channel, and she picked up all of them. Let me pull up her name in the chat so you guys could see. Betsy Gotcher. She will most likely be doing a video. I know she got the whole collection, so just keep your eyes peeled for other videos because I'm sure that they'll have other shades as well. Oh, my eye's starting to water. Oh, no. Do I like the Danessa Myricks foundation? I think it looks beautiful. I'm really happy with it. I just got the mini size. Like, this is the sample size. I wish every brand would do this because this is so convenient. So convenient to not only try it, but it's $5 for a sample. And I love the fact it's like a little doe foot applicator. Like, this for me is perfect because this is how I apply my foundation. I apply like my concealer, my contour, everything first, and then I'll apply basically foundation in all the areas that I feel like I just need a little bit more coverage. This is, I think it looks beautiful on my skin. I think it's very skin-like. I feel like you could potentially go overboard with this though. So it's almost like apply it in layers. You know what I mean? I wouldn't just go in and apply it to my whole face. I really like how this came. Like, this is probably how I would continue to buy Danessa Myricks foundation, is just like this. But I think it's really nice. I do really like it. Let's see. I like that she does sample sizes. I'm like, yeah, why don't other brands do this? Like, I would happily pay $5, my eyes watering, for samples of foundations that I was interested in convenient packaging like this. See, I got that makeup remover in my eye last night, and wowza. Meg says she bought 4. Ruby, did you say if you got it from Beautylish? I'm trying to find it. Oh, you bought them from oh, really? Huh, I got mine super quick. Oh, your Shroud order shipped. That's so exciting. You'll have to keep us posted what you think. Let's see. I think it's a full coverage foundation. Yeah, I think it's a workable foundation. Like, it's full coverage, but it's like natural looking. It's really beautiful. Her products are also waterproof. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because I feel like my complexion, everything is not going to budge all day. Very good to know. Danessa Myricks is a new brand for me as well. So Black owned, woman owned, love that. I mean, from what I could see from the products that I have now, high quality products, great packaging, a little bit more of a pricey, like, price range, but I feel like more times than not with makeup artist brands, because if you guys didn't know, Danessa Myricks is a makeup artist, go look at her Instagram because her looks are fantastic. But I feel like more times than not with like makeup artist brands, I'm usually really impressed with the quality of the product. So that's one thing that also really gravitated towards these products. I'm using the shade Crazy for You. It's like an inner corner pop. I don't know. I feel like I've just had really great luck with makeup artist brands. So I'm like, anytime I see a makeup artist coming out with something, I'm very inclined to purchase it because I feel like they really focus on the quality of the products themselves. And I'm just using, again, that Refer 13. I have an affiliate link for Refer down below. I think this brush is incredible. I need to get like 10 of them. Twin Flames was my first purchase, but I'm excited to try more. Yes! I can't wait till my Shroud ships. I think it will be 2021. Let's see. It looks like what I would love, full coverage and skin-like. Yes, I think that's the perfect way to explain it. Morphe website has Danessa Myricks. I wonder if they have the Twin Flames on there. They might. If they do, I'll make sure that I put that in a link in the description box. But guys, I appreciate you guys being here with me today. I know this one was a shorter live for me, but this was the main focus today, and I think that these are beautiful. I wanted to show you guys swatches, like how easy they are to apply. I haven't worn these all day or anything like that, so we'll say that this is like first impression territory. I'm so glad that I bought these. And like I said, if I were to recommend one, Soulmate is definitely my favorite, but I love all of these. I could see myself reaching for these quite often. So I'm into it. I like them. I'm really enjoying them so far. So if you guys did like this video, I would appreciate it if you guys would give it a thumbs up or down. That's how I know what you guys like to see. And make sure you guys subscribe if you are new. Share this on your other social platforms so more people could see how beautiful these products are. And if you want to see a finished look where I'm wearing like my lashes and everything, I will post a picture or something on my IG story. So follow me on Instagram. It's @_BritClarke, or it's linked in the description box. And tune in with me tomorrow. I will not be live tomorrow. I will be posting a filmed video, and it's a collab with one of my favorite channels I found in 2020. So I'm really excited for tomorrow's video. It will be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm pretty sure, but I will make it a premiere, so I will be in the chat chatting it up with you guys while you guys are watching. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Feel free to share this and tag Danessa Myricks as well. So hopefully she will see it, but I think this is a beautiful collection, and I'm very inclined to buy more. We shall see. We'll see how I use these, and then if I decide to buy more later, I will definitely update you guys. And if I end up buying more, I will do a future video on them. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and tune in tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!